address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. On the Baltimore sideline, a look at head coach John Harbaugh. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates, and that's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one, and through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg, it's Love. Throw on the run is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Packers.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
It's a pickup of 3.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's another Packers first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Here's Love to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Brandon McManus and field goal unit come on. This from 40 yards out. McManus's kick is good. Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. They understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Can't beat the 13-yard pickup. Lead to a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and
So,
10
from the 36, it is first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. We're going to go right back to Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On second down, Love. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the
From the gun, on third down, it's Love.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. He took it in himself for a touchdown on the opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL leaders in quarterback rushing touchdowns. Moving left, now he takes off, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Yeah! And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Baltimore first down.
Pistol give to Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at the
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
On third down, Jackson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gain of 8. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and be so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
The tackle made back at the
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now it's Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
Jackson's pass. From
3rd and 10.
to Keaton Mitchell. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. Times here, White. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there.
Brings up second
and it'll
10.
be second down. Back to the air, it's Love. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Escaping to his left. And he'll get into slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that way.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down at critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Packers offense ready to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Travis Jones in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
With a tight end motioning left here. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to throw it on 1st down. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another Packers.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd down throw for Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the 1st half that has really given them fits. In the pistol, Jackson ready. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Baltimore.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Snow continuing to fall as we get set for the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Jackson fires complete to Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry.
Derrick Henry. A 7-yard gain. And
So,
the
first and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain of 7. And the Raven first down.
Here's the toss right side to Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. On the option, they give it to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with... On play action, Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put the drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
Now Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Injured player on the field, and he's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Love to throw. That one hot. He finds Golden. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. TJ Tampa up to make the play. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. To throw is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Love firing to Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
4-yard loss.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to...
That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Now Jackson on the move. That's caught. Derek in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Lucas Van Ness. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on attack.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2. Here we go. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he will have a Packers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Jacob. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Packers first down.
They'll run with Jacobs. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lawrence. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Now,
line.
Jacobs. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. A short pickup, that's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Rashante Wester now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, here's Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have the Ravens 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. The Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jacobs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
On 1st down, it's Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
2nd down throw for Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Jacobs.
Love. complete to Jacobs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
11 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Love. He'll try to run for it. And he will hit the deck here in the snow. They're going to mark him where he began the slide. Easy to find in the snow. It is enough for first and goal. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Big play, third and goal coming up. He'll try to run with Wood, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up second and 4.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.